Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Earlier this week when we first got here, I kind of equated Tenkiller to my crazy high school girlfriend. She was nuts. She never knew what you were walking into, but it turns out this lake is a lot more unstable than she was. This part of the world, wow. To see you guys out here, number one, thank you all for coming out here. It is unbelievable what has gone on here. It does not feel like what it was like out on the water here today. We had torrential rains, flood warnings, all sorts of stuff. But you guys are used to dealing with that because Tenkiller, you guys deal with a lot of things. The water have been high this week. It's been low this week. But the good news is our anglers are back here. We're ready to start this way. And no matter how unstable this body of water is, we're going to find 50 anglers, and they're going to make it on to semifinals Saturday. I want to thank everybody for coming out here to let you know how unstable this body of water is. This is our third weigh-in venue, our third takeoff venue that we've had since this event was announced. Moved all over. So I want to thank everybody from the local community, our tournament department for working so hard to make sure that this event was a reality. We're doing the first 2 days of weigh-in, obviously, we have done here. And then tomorrow and Sunday we'll be weighing in at the Cherokee Casino in Tahlequah. So make sure you come on down there. We're going to have a lot of fun. 50 anglers tomorrow, 10 on Sunday. And we're going to crown a champion right in front of this fine part of the world. Who's happy to have the Bassmaster Elite Series back here in Oklahoma? We're excited to be here, this wonderful part of the world. You guys always show up. The sea of people that showed up for yesterday's weigh-in in the rain and you guys coming out here. I mean, it doesn't feel like it was the day that it was when you're sitting there in the sun right now. But you deserve a little sunshine for this weigh-in. Lisa, you ready to go? Let's hear it for Lisa Talmadge, our tournament director, LT. And I will ask you guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Lowrance Bassmaster Elite at Tenkiller. Are you ready? Let's get ready to welcome our very first angler, a two-time Elite Series champion from Japan, Takumi Ito. Takumi Ito came in here with 12 pounds, 7 ounces. He was right at the cut after day number 1. 5 fish to add to that here today. Do a little better, and he'll be guaranteed to fish tomorrow. 13.5. Looks like Takumi going to be part of our party at the casino with 25 pounds, 12 ounces. $25 pounds, 12 ounces, 13.5 today. A little bit better today, almost a pound better. So you should be fishing tomorrow, Takumi.
Yeah, I hope so. So today I found how to catch a big largemouth today and spot smallmouth. So yesterday it's pretty hard to get a bite. I only catch one good one, but today I tried two Japanese bait, and finally catch a. So, couple good fish.
What did you do with your bait?
So, Japanese secret bait, yes. So,
what was the noise?
Yes, so, and finally I found, so, if I can fish in tomorrow, so, I can get a more big bag.
If you can fish tomorrow, will you bring me one of those Japanese secret baits?
Maybe no, but, tomorrow, I think Taku stage is a very fun place because tomorrow is very fun. It's secret.
Secret, you got a secret. Okay, tomorrow we will find out the secret. Make sure you're at the casino and hopefully we'll see him there. A two-time Elite Series champion from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. Buddy Gross had 8-11 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 6 pounds, 14 ounces, going to finish with 15.9, and unfortunately, Buddy, that's going to be a little short of the cut this time around, but you don't keep secrets from me like Taku does, do you?
Yeah, I got a secret Japanese bait I'm not letting anybody know about, but it did not work for me today. Hey, thank all this crowd, thank my family, sponsors, thank you all. Great lake, and it's going to change again tomorrow. These boys are going to catch them.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you up at Lake St. Clair, our next event. He is a 3-time Bassmaster winner from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. Keith Combs having a great tournament. Had 15-15 yesterday. 5 fish here today, looking for 9-14 to take the lead. I think he's definitely going to do that. 15-15 yesterday. A 3-time Bassmaster winner, 3-time TTBC winner. 15-15 yesterday. 19 pounds, 2 ounces today. That is our Crush City Monster bag of the tournament with 35 pounds and an ounce. Say hello to your brand new leader, Keith Combs. Double guns loaded. Wow. 19-2 with 35-1. He is leading this tournament. Going to weigh this for Phoenix Most Big Bass. Definitely taking it over for the day. Needs to be better than 410 for the tournament. 5 pounds even. That's our first 5-pounder we've seen here this week. So you're leading the tournament, leading Phoenix Most Big Bass, and man, that seems downright greedy this week.
I'm going to take it any way I can get it, Dave. It's been tough the last few tournaments, so it's good to come into one and things just go right. And man, that's just what's happening for me. You know, I got off to a good start yesterday, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go try something, and it worked. And today I did the same thing. I said, you know what, I got a decent bag. Let me go try something, and cold up with a couple of those big ones. So just making really good decisions. You know, eventually your luck's going to run out, but my luck has been great so far.
Luck's been very, very good. Consistent on a very inconsistent fishery. Let's hear it for your tournament leader. We look forward to seeing him tomorrow. I know you're going to get loud. From Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. Jason Christie, 10 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. The 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion represents you guys all year long. 10 pounds and 9 ounces gives him 21 pounds even. He moves into 3rd place currently. Let me hear it for Jason Christie. Jason with 21 pounds even. I know this one hurts a little bit, but I think it paints a picture. I was talking about how unstable this fishery has been here this week, but I think your finish kind of proves that. I mean, you live right here, and I know this one hurts.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't always work out for the hometown guy. You know a lot of stuff. And honestly, it's weird because I feel like I fished really good. I mean, I didn't run waypoint to waypoint. I fished. I really wanted to fish deep. That was the way to win. I did that yesterday. We literally had an hour of sunshine yesterday. I lose 4 big ones. So this morning I was like, well, I'm going to go shallow. And the first one I get a hold of, a 3-pounder, comes off on a pop R, and I slid all my treble hook baits to the side, pick up a frog, and start going to work, catch a couple nice ones, you know. And the first rumble of thunder, never got another bite. So it's just one of those that wasn't meant to be. Then I get up here on stage and I got to follow a 19-pound bag. So you know, there's a lot of people here right now that support me, text me throughout the season. I've had a lot of success doing this. This week is not one of those weeks. I'll be at the casino tomorrow. I might actually be there all night tonight. Yeah. But, you know, I was thinking today, right as I wrapped up, I literally had 15 minutes left to go, and I pulled into a little run in there, and there was a 5-pounder that swam by me, and obviously I couldn't catch it. And I got to thinking about what I put my family through doing this. You know, it's just, especially with me, I'm not a consistent guy. I'm up here, and then I'm at the bottom. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for anything. That's how I've won tournaments, is doing that, doing it my way, and that's what I always do. But, yeah, I have my girls came in for the weigh-in. They cut their trip short to come here. So my wife, she puts up with a lot of nonsense. But I really appreciate everybody coming out. Tomorrow I'll be at the Yamaha trailer after I stagger out of that casino.
All right. He represents you guys all year long. Let's hear it for him as he leaves the stage. From one classic champion to another, from Gunnersville, Alabama, Randy Howell. Had 14 pounds, 5 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14.5 yesterday, 5 fish here on day number 2. Lowrance Bassmaster Elite 11.4, so a tougher day today, but with 25 pounds and 9 ounces. We'll have to see how the cut shakes out, but 25.9, is it going to be enough to slide in there?
Well, I hope so, man. I tell you what, if it did go up at all today, it'd be amazing to me. This lake has put out a lot of fish for 100 guys to all have limits yesterday. That's 500 bass, and everybody practiced 3 days and stuck them all over this lake, and it's like a big circle you go around as much water as we're used to covering in a day. And today just was a crazy day. I've never had anybody ever had to snap on a jackhammer chatterbait break. I caught one 4-pounder and I had another 4-pounder on it, and it jumped, and I thought I lost it and got it in, and my snap was broke right in half. So I want my money back if y'all hear that somewhere. But anyway, it was a grind of a day, and man, it flat rained, and I'm thankful. Hopefully, I'll keep myself in the hunt there for tomorrow and squeeze in that cut, and we'll get to have another try at it tomorrow and have a big bag like Keith Combs there. We can move way up. So. See.
We'll try fire through this weighing quickly and get you an answer. Let's hear it for Randy Howell. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Georgia, Mark Frazier. 11 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish for Mark Frazier here today. And as Randy Howell said, everybody had a limit yesterday. 11.9 yesterday. The cut after day number 1, 12 pounds, 7 ounces. But with today's conditions, we'll see how that all shakes out. 11.9 yesterday. 7 pounds, 11 ounces here today gives you 19.4. So unfortunately, going to be a little below the projected cut this time around.
Yeah, a lot of low. A lot below the projected cut. Man, I fished hard, ran all over the place, and never come across any good bites. But I don't know. I like this place. This reminds me a lot of some of the places back in Georgia, but I don't know. It was tough on me, man. Y'all got a good fishery though. Keith Combs showed it, so I think somebody's gonna crack them good tomorrow.
Well, it's gonna be a fun tournament to watch. We hate that you're not gonna be part of the rest of it. We look forward to seeing you in Lake St. Clair. Had a big tournament at our last event. Won the Elite Series title from Wisconsin. Get loud for Pat Schlopper. 16 pounds and an ounce yesterday. So a big day number 1. 5 fish to add to that here on day number 2. 16-1 yesterday. Got to watch him on Bass Live here today. 5 fish to add to that. 9 pounds, 11 ounces with 25.12. He moves into second place, and got to hope that's enough to slide in there, Pat.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I told myself if I got 9 pounds, I might have a chance, and I fought for that all day long. And I made one bad decision this morning on where I started. I kind of bypassed my shallow stuff, hoping that the area I caught him yesterday would be good in the morning, and it wasn't. So hopefully I get a crack at it tomorrow, and we'll change some things up and try to get another big bag.
Always great to have you up here. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. The 2023 Bassmaster Classic champion, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. 13 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday for Gussie. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him inside the cut. Well on pace to make the cut after day number 1. 5 fish here on day number 2. He is a 2-time Bassmaster winner, once in the Elites and obviously once in the Bassmaster Classic. 11.9 today gives him 25.3, and he moves into 5th place currently. Digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let me hear it for Jeff Gustafson. 25.3, so obviously a little tougher day today, but hopefully it's enough to keep you in it, Gussie.
Yeah, I hope so. I really enjoy fishing here, and I'd love to get another day. I've been kind of getting a few big ones every morning, throwing topwater, and I caught several this morning, but I didn't get any big ones, so that hurt a little bit, and just ran around. I caught lots of fish, but it's hard to find those 3-pounders for me anyway. But I'd love another shot.
We'll find out at the end of our way, and it's always great to share the stage with you. A 2-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, KJ Queen. KJ Queen with 5 fish had 10.14 yesterday. So a little off the pace after day number 1, but hopefully he can right the ship here. Looks like a better day here today. 5 fish for KJ Queen, 15 pounds, 2 ounces. A much better day with 26 pounds even. The North Carolina pro moves himself into 2nd place and may just have unofficially qualified for semifinal Saturday here at the Lowrance Bassmaster Elite on Lake Tenkiller. 26 pounds even, so a better day today, KJ, going the right direction.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. I caught a ton of fish today. had a blast out there. You know, I got soaking wet, but man, they were chewing whenever that rain was coming down, and I hope it rains again tomorrow. So I'd like to be able to go out there tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be tight, but I feel like I got a little something maybe figured out. So I'd love to be out there and go try and see if we could put a big bag together. So we'll see.
Keep my fingers crossed for you. We'll find out at the end of this weigh an Elite Series champion and his two-time Classic qualifier from Springville, Alabama, Wes Logan. 14 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday for Wes Logan. 5 fish to add to that here today. It looks like another good day for Wes Logan. I think we're going to have him around on semifinals Saturday and hopefully all the way through to Championship Sunday. 15 pounds, 13 ounces with 30 pounds, 9 ounces. He's definitely going fishing tomorrow. A consistent tournament for Wes Logan in a fishery that has been very inconsistent this time around. 30 pounds and 9 ounces and sitting in second place. And, man, Tenkiller fishing good for you, Wes.
Yeah, not too bad. You know, Keith kind of done separated himself a little bit. So, I don't know. We may gamble tomorrow, but I'm super blessed with catching that today. I caught 12 pounds this morning pretty quick and was able to relax because I knew I'd probably make it, and I made a move. And, you know, I caught some pretty good ones on one stretch. And you can't really save anything here because everybody's fishing anything. So, you need to just catch what bites and, you know, hope there's some pull up there tomorrow. But I don't know. I know the area I think I need to be in, so I may spend all day there tomorrow and see what we can do. But, again, just blessed to be here, and we'll catch them tomorrow.
Looking forward to watching it go down. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring in a 5-time Bassmaster winner from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Had 13 pounds, 15 ounces. Woo! It's a little baby woo. Tomorrow it'll be better, I promise. 11 pounds, 3 ounces gives you 25.2. He moves into 8th place currently. And the question is it enough to get back out there again tomorrow? And that's a question I'll ask you. Are you going tomorrow, or what are you thinking?
That was way too close. That's way closer than I wanted to be. I struggled today. I did not catch them. I thought after yesterday I was going to catch a guaranteed 12.5 pretty easy today, but that's fishing. That's how Tenkiller goes. I actually caught 2 of my best fish in the last 20 minutes today. They started biting, so if we make it, we're just going to have fun. But it's going to be close. But, gosh, I do like this place. I love how many fish are in here. It's ever-changing. The water's up, the water's down. You just got to follow the fish. But shout out to all my family and my sponsors, my lovely wife back home taking care of our son, Shep. And big thanks to my dad for being here. He's always here. He's at every tournament I got. Can't thank him enough. Thank y'all.
Always great to share the stage with you. Hopefully we see you back here tomorrow. Next up from Old Forge, PA, get loud for Jonathan Kelly. Had 11 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here again today. 1 pound, 1 ounce off the cut after day number 1. 8.8 today. Unfortunately, not going to be enough this time around, Jonathan. 19.4. That's it's been a tough week here this week on this fishery. Nothing guaranteed, obviously, as we've seen in this weigh-in.
Yeah, definitely not. And this lake has shown that it can be tough. It has its ups and downs. The water surely does that too. I actually had a really good practice. You know, I thought I was on some of the right quality fish. You know, had a handful of bites here and there. Yesterday got a ton of bites, but the size just disappeared. I guess that might have been just the regions of the lake I picked, and clearly it showed today. I caught a bunch of fish again, but the size was not there. That happens. You know, you got to adapt sometimes on these type of lakes. I tried as much as I can. That rain held us off a little bit. I ended up tucking up under a dock today. We had a lightning strike go right down in front of us. You know, I would push the limits, but sometimes you got to be safe. You know, I'd like to fish another tournament again, so we sat under a dock for about an hour. I actually did catch a fish while I was sitting under that dock, and it hung me on a rope. I could not get the fish in. I had to go get it to get my bait back. Had to release that fish. You're not allowed to do that. So, but hey, it was a good week. You know, I didn't have the results I wanted, but still fun fishing. So we'll head on to the next one. Big shout out to my dad who came down for the week. My wife's here as well. Father's Day is this weekend, and we're going to have quite the bonding in that 20-hour ride home.
Well, that's a great way to bond. He's a 6-time Bassmaster winner from Michigan, Chad Pipkins. 5 fish here today for Chad Pipkins. Had 8 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish for Chad Pipkins. 10 pounds, 3 ounces, so a little better day today, but with 18-12, going to be short of the projected cut this time around, Chad.
It's easy to have a better day on day 2 when you set the bar so low on day 1. So I got that going on for sure. But had a fun day today. Just didn't capitalize on some big bites. Just went shallow and threw a popper around. And there's a lot of fish in this place. And I just wasn't my week. But we got to get it together here because I love what I get to do. And, somebody gets cut every year. And we're flirting with that now. So we got to get it together. But appreciate the support from everybody. You guys coming out, all of our friends and family at home, my wife and the kids that are watching right now. We're on our way home today. We'll see you tomorrow.
I have faith in you. We'll see you up in Michigan. You'll get them there. From Auburn, Alabama, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Get loud for Logan Parks. 13 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, so well within the cut after day number 1. Day 2, 5 fish for Logan Parks. 12 pounds, 10 ounces with 26.8. Looks like Logan Parks is going to be working on semifinal Saturday once again here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Let me hear it for Logan Parks, a big brown beast right there. It's a good smallmouth right there. We're going to see a lot of smallmouth in St. Clair. But, man, this fishery is so phenomenal because of all those 3 different species of bass. And, man, they're players everywhere.
Yeah, man, it's really cool. It's kind of similar to back at home on the Tennessee River. You can catch big spots, big smallmouth, and big largemouth. And I had one of each yesterday. Catch that big smallmouth today. It cooled out 1.5 pounds or so. It really made my day and got me into the cut tomorrow. And I got to give a big shout out to FXR. I fished in probably the heaviest rain I've ever fished in my life today. And when I took my rain jacket off about 30 minutes ago, my marshal was shook. And he was like, wait, how are you dry? And so, shout out to FXR. The rain suits are awesome. Hopefully we get some drier weather tomorrow.
Let's hope so. But the good news is you're going to be part of it. Great tournament so far. Here's your reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. Chris Johnson had 15-15 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like another good day at the office for Chris Johnson as he continues to try and defend his Angler of the Year title. A former Elite Series champion and a reigning Angler of the Year. 15-15 yesterday, 13-3 today with 29 pounds, 2 ounces. Chris Johnson going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. Let me hear it for the Ranger Mercury Pro from north of the border. 29-2, and Chris, you're definitely fishing tomorrow, and nobody's guaranteed here this week.
No, and there's no guarantee where your next bite's going to come from. Just got to wing it, go fishing, and I think the key is just fishing new water. The water's falling constantly. Where I caught him yesterday was too shallow, and I had to go change it up today, and I ended up getting some late in the day that were some key upgrades, but I got one key bite this morning, and kind of wish I had some more big ones to back it up, but hopefully tomorrow I can find a few more big ones.
Good tournament so far. Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Next up, a 2-time Classic qualifier and a Bassmaster Open winner from Japan, Kenta Kimura. 9 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. $9.5 yesterday, 5 fish here today for Kenta Kimura, former Bassmaster Open winner. 12 pounds, 6 ounces with 21.11. A better day today. Moves into 11th place currently. $21.11 and a little bit better day today. Not sure it's going to be enough to go tomorrow, Kenta.
I'm sure it's not going to be enough. I wish I could have had one fish like that yesterday, but it didn't work. So, yeah, but I'm sure I was fishing way too far from the bank. So that's what I did wrong yesterday. And today I just started flipping the bank. So you have to just fishing simple here.
Yeah, that adjustment going to earn you some points. Next up, I know you're going to get loud. He is a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. Had 11 pounds even yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. 11 even yesterday, 5 fish here on day number 2. 17 pounds, 11 ounces with 28.11. He moves into 4th place. What a rally for the G-Man. 28.11 and a difference a day makes. Gerald Swindle in 4th place. And that's more like it.
They bit yesterday. I just sucked. I mean, I got no excuses. I had laid down last night and I was contemplating mowing grass for a living or something. Yesterday was one of them days that make you check a lot of you about yourself. And I went out this morning. I said, you just got to kind of keep grinding. You know, at that point, there's nothing you can change. It's not equipment. It's just really bad luck. People say luck don't count. Just go to the dance ugly and get with a fine woman. You'll know luck counts. I don't know if y'all have ever seen some of them people. You're like, luck is good. And it finally went my way.
It definitely went your way. Can we keep this trend going?
I sure hope so. My wife wasn't happy with me last night. I seen her contemplating kicking me and whooping me one time. She said, you got to catch him, get this attitude out. But, you know, when you put everything into it and you get a couple of key bites, Dave, the hardest thing to explain about fishing is the mental part. When you're about to have a good move, you get the bite, you lose it, you back up mentally, and then you start slowing down again. When you catch that fish, mentally you take off. It's like an adrenaline rush. It's like some type of drug, and you just take off with it. You say, this is what I got to do. And yesterday, I was like, every time I tried to take off, I'd just fall down. So I blamed it on my knees.
All right, well, good. I'm glad you're catching them now. We'll see you back here tomorrow. All the way from California, he's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Bryant Smith. Had 29 pounds, or 12 pounds, 9 ounces. Sorry, I tried to help you there, but Lisa side-eyed me. That would have been good yesterday. 12.9, 5 fish to add to that. 13-15 with 26 pounds, 8 ounces. Bryant Smith going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday by the looks of things. £26 pounds, 8 ounces, and looks like you're going fishing tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad to. After, a good practice, it's actually nice to have a good tournament for once, because usually when I have a good practice, I usually end up falling apart. So I'm excited to get back out there. I will never get over flipping into a bush and catching a smallmouth. I think that is the coolest thing in the world. So hopefully we do it a few more times tomorrow.
Go bring me 5 of them tomorrow. We'll see you at the casino for weigh-in. A 3-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. 14-1 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 14-1 yesterday, 5 today for 13-3 with 27-4. Cooper Gallant moves into 5th place. And the Monster Pro going to be going to work on semifinals Saturday here at the Lowrance Bassmaster Elite at Tahlequah. Man, big points. This is a key tournament for your season.
100%. Like, literally all that's on my mind now is obviously a blue trophy and then a Bassmaster Classic berth. And we're getting to the end of the season, and I needed to have a good one here. And so far, we're going to be fishing tomorrow, and looking forward to getting out. Yesterday I caught him flipping bushes. Today I caught him on a minnow. Actually, a minnow I designed with Exo Lures. It's called the Rally Shad. And it gets bit. We stuck that in our hands all day. But I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing. I'm literally just putting my Merkin gear first thing in the morning and just going with the flow and doing what feels right. No idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. We're going to go fishing, probably switch it up again, and things are changing out here by the hour. So looking forward to getting back out, and hopefully we can catch a big bag tomorrow. But thanks, everyone, for coming. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good luck. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for Takeoff, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Brandon had 12 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Was just inside the cut after day number 1. Let's see if he stays in there after day number 2. I want you here on semifinal Saturday. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 15 ounces with 25.8. He should be fishing with us tomorrow, unofficially inside the cut right now in 12th place. $25.8 inside the cut for now. Hopefully it's enough to stay there.
Yeah, it's probably be closer than I would like. If the weights just double, I'm good. If they go up, and it sounds like they might go up, so we'll see. It was I'd like to go again. All that rain's got things changing fast. Saw a ton of water running today. I imagine the water will come up a little bit and might get to flip a little more tomorrow. I flipped some today and had some bites, so I'd like to go do it again. It was cool today. In that bag of fish, I had a smallmouth, a largemouth, and a spotted bass. Not many lakes you can do that, so that was pretty cool to weigh all 3 species in today. So I'd like to get after them again.
Wish we could give you bonus points for that, but hopefully we get you fishing tomorrow. 4 top 5s in his rookie season from Knoxville, Tennessee, Robert G. Robert G had 11 pounds even yesterday. Going to need a little more than that to fish in semifinal Saturday, but it looks like a better day today for Robert G. 5 fish here on day number 2. Stop number 7 of the 2025 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. 13 pounds, 3 ounces. With 24 pounds, 3 ounces, he moves into 15th place currently. And we'll have to see how it all shakes out at the end of our weigh-in. 50 anglers will move into semifinal Saturday. And this one is going to be very close for Robert G. We'd love to have him fishing with us semifinal Saturday. Want to remind everybody, our weigh-in is at the Cherokee Casino in Tahlequah, Saturday and Sunday. Them smallmouth pretty good to you.
Yeah, that smallmouth should have been about a 4-pounder. It's probably 20 inches long, and like Brandon just said, this is the first time in my Elite Series career I've caught a spot, smallmouth, and largemouth and weighed them all in, so that was pretty dang cool. But, I doubt the way the weights are going up today, I doubt I'll make it. But yesterday I kind of shot myself in the foot. But, today it monsooned on us, and that Sims Pro Dry really lived up to the name Pro today because I stayed dry in that monsoon, and I'd like to thank them for it. So thank y'all, Sims.
Glad you got back here safe and dry. Hopefully we keep you in the field. We'll find out. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Wisconsin, Kyle Norsetter. 11 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. So a little over a pound off the cut after day number 1. Let's see if we can rally him in it on day number 2. 5 fish here today for Kyle Norsetter. $13 pounds, 5 ounces, a better day today. He moves into 15th place with 24 pounds, 10 ounces. $24.10, so a bit of a rally today, and if you don't make it to tomorrow, you can't blame today. Unfortunately, yesterday going to get you.
Yeah, yesterday could sting a little bit. I could have did something, but I couldn't do nothing because I was kind of locked down, So I hope that doesn't cost me making tomorrow. I really want to fish tomorrow to gather more points. Either way, hopefully I made some up, but it's always a good day when I get to catch majority of the fish the way I like to. One, flipping a jig on the FX Custom rods, and then slanging a chatterbait. That's where the biggest fish came from. And it was a good day, So that's what we can do, and that's what we can't do. And I'm going to be mad if yesterday stung me today. So we'll see what happens.
I'll try to get through this weigh-in quick and get you an answer, but always great to have you up here. Let's bring up an Elite Series champion from Union City, Tennessee, John Garrett. 12 pounds even to start the day today. 5 to add to that. 11 pounds, 6 ounces with 23.6. He moves into 17th place currently. Let's hear it for John Garrett, a former Elite Series champion and former collegiate champion. 23.6, and that was a good one there, but unfortunately didn't have the right ones to go with it this time around.
No, it just was not my week on quality. I actually had a really fun week. I caught a lot of fish this week. Just never got good size. I caught that one big one late today, but that was it. Turned out to be a beautiful day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to fish tomorrow. But fortunately, I get to spend the day with my 2 girls. They're here, my wife and kids here. So go out to eat tonight and have a good day tomorrow. And we'll be hanging out here tomorrow. So y'all stop by, say hey. Appreciate y'all for having us.
Look forward to seeing you over at the casino. He's an 8-time Classic qualifier, 3-time U.S. Open champion from Payson, Arizona. The Golden Ram, Clifford Perch, had 11-1 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. £8 pounds, 7 ounces, going to give him 19.8. And unfortunately, a little below the projected cut this time around, Clifford.
Yeah, this was a disappointing event. I had a lot of fun catching fish, but they just weren't the right ones. My old roommate was behind me in line there today, and he kind of clued me in. I really missed the deal, but it's fishing is just different these days. You've got to rethink fishing, and it's crazy what's going on. But I had a lot of fun. I want to thank my wife is here, and we got some friends here. We're gonna have a good time afterwards, but. man, I just didn't catch the right fish this week. But at least we got nice weather. It was pouring earlier. It's great weather for a weigh-in, and well, I'm ready to move on to the next one.
Well, a few weeks off. We look forward to seeing you up in Michigan at Lake St. Clair. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey. GDP, Greg DePalma. Had a big day yesterday, 14-1 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Let's get him into semifinals Saturday. 14 pounds, 7 ounces. Consistency not easy to find here this week, but GDP has found it with 28 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 5th place, and he's definitely fishing on semifinal Saturday. Consistency is not a thing we've seen a lot of here this week, and man, your 2 days, 2 great days, and separated just by ounces, so you're definitely on the right side of consistency.
Yeah, I was worried about today, to be honest with you. Worried about today as far as catching a good bag. I was lucky today. The morning was really good. I really feel like I exhausted the areas I'm fishing really bad today. I pushed on them really, really hard, so I'm not sure what's left, but tomorrow's a new day, so we'll hope for the best.
You're going to get an opportunity. I look forward to watching it go down. Here's a guy who's caught him all year long. He's your current leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points from Wisconsin, Jay Shakurat. 14 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Five fish here on day number 2, stop number 7. 14-9 yesterday, 5 here today. 10 pounds, 8 ounces with 25 pounds and an ounce. You haven't missed a lot of cuts this year, but this one is, I still hope you slide in there, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, it'll be close. Honestly, I just had a tough day. I caught that 10 pounds right off the bat, first couple hours of the day, and I had the rest of the day to expand on it, and just nothing happened. That's just fishing. That's part of it. You're going to have some tough days out there on the water. If we make it tomorrow, hopefully we can catch a good bag, get a couple more points back, and then we're headed up north.
Looking forward to watching it go down. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. Ray Hanselman had 11-11 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. Once again, want to remind everybody, weigh-in Saturday and Sunday going to be at the Cherokee Casino in Tahlequah. So make sure we jam that place and have a lot of fun tomorrow. 11-11 after day number 1 for Ray Hanselman Jr. 5 fish to add to that here today. $11-11 yesterday, 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 5 ounces, so a little bit better day today with 24 pounds even. He moves into 19th place. 19th place currently for Ray Hanselman Jr. $24 pounds even, and a little bit better day today, Ray. We'll have to see if it's enough.
Yeah, had a couple miscues this morning, lost a couple fish, but how about that Forrest Gump rain? That FCO rain gear was flawless today. I was dry as I could be, but I don't think it's enough. But in any case, this is a really good fishery. It's small for a small lake. Everybody catching them like they are. It's and day after day, it's pretty phenomenal.
Always great to have you up here. We'll see how it all shakes out for you. Let's bring in an Elite Series, a rookie from Pickering, Ontario, Canada, Evan Kung. 13-1 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. Looks like another good day. 13-1 yesterday, today 5 fish, 15 pounds, 2 ounces with 28 pounds, 3 ounces. Evan Kung going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. He moves into 6th place currently. $28 pounds, 3 ounces, and you had a good day yesterday, but it got even better here today, so you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I needed that. I've had a couple rough ones in a row, so I'm excited for this one. Excited to go out there tomorrow and see what we can do.
All right, we'll go get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Weigh in at the casino tomorrow. Let's bring out a two-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Jay Willie had 10 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Nine pounds, 12 ounces gives him 20 pounds and 2 ounces. He moves into 24th place right now, and unfortunately not going to be enough to fish tomorrow, Jay.
Yeah, that's right, man. I had fun, though. Every adjustment I made today, I got bit. Just never could catch the right one. So we worked hard. We did all we could. We left it all out on the water and look forward to coming back to Tenkiller, man. Just like Ray said, this is a really small lake compared to where we normally fish, and it's absolutely full of fish. So enjoyed being here. Look forward to coming back.
Always great to have you here. He's a 7-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. 10 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. $14 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 18th place with 24 pounds, 14 ounces. $24.14. Gonna weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5 pounds to take that for the day. Not sure it's gonna do that, but it's a good one. 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Close. Not gonna be enough, but you might have done enough to go tomorrow. You're right there. If the cut weight just doubles, you're right there.
Gosh, I would love to go tomorrow. Today I caught a lot of fish. Kind of settled down. Just was trying to get some more points, you know, and because we were in about dead last. But man, I'd love to go. Hopefully we can come back here. I'd love to come back here a little bit earlier, more in the springtime. This place is full of fish, and if we don't make it, hopefully we'll come back next year.
Sure, we'll be back here in the future. A great community and a great body of water. Let's bring it a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Johnson City, Tennessee, Cole Sands. Had 14-2 yesterday. Cole with 5 fish here today. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. 11 pounds, 13 ounces with 25 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 11th place currently. So hopefully yesterday's weight's going to keep him in this. 25-15, and hopefully that's enough to go tomorrow. How you feeling about it?
I feel like it's enough. I mean, 13 today should make it. But, man, today was actually really tough on me. I lost a lot of fish and just didn't get near as many bites. But as of yesterday, I've always wanted to weigh in at a casino, put it on my bucket list last night. So I really want to go tomorrow and see what I can catch.
All right, well, we'll see you at the casino tomorrow, hopefully. I'm pretty sure he's going to be there. I know you're going to get loud for a 6-time Bassmaster winner from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. Had a big day yesterday, 15 pounds, 2 ounces, 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get Hackney into semifinal Saturday. 13 pounds, 3 ounces with 28 pounds, 5 ounces. He's going to work tomorrow in 6th place currently for the former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. $28 pounds, 5 ounces. You don't got to worry like a lot of the guys. You know you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I look forward to going back out there. It's going to be some more changing going on after that that monsoon we had today. I'll just be out. It was epic. Like, that was an epic storm to fish in today. And crazy thing is, the area I was in was between 2 mountains. And first it just starts running into drains. And then all of a sudden it's just running down the side of the mountain. I was like, I don't know if I've ever fished in anything like this before. But so I'm sure in the morning it's going to be a change. But it's fun. A lot of fish. You just got to keep moving around.
Working out for you, and I love it. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Arkansas, the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. Had 12-1 yesterday.
Worse. Way worse.
5 fish to add to that here today. 12-1 yesterday. Today, 8 pounds, 15 ounces, so a tougher day today, but it is Father's Day this weekend. You got your girls here, and that makes it a whole lot better.
Yeah, it does. I got my girls here. I got my brother, his wife, and their kids, and just enjoying Oklahoma, man. It's a beautiful state. Tenkiller's beautiful. Just didn't work out for me this week, but I got to give a big shout out today to Grundon's. I wear all their rain gear and stuff, and I got drenched, but it kept me dry. So it was really a good day. So, but anyway, I don't know. Maybe we'll get them up there at St. Clair.
Oh, you've got them there before, so I look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels and happy Father's Day. A 4-time Classic qualifier from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff, had 14.7 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. £10, 4 ounces gives him 24.11. You move into 21st place. Going to be enough to go tomorrow?
I don't know. Hopefully, but from the looks of things, these guys caught them really good today. So we're going to sit back and cross our fingers because I'd really like to go again. Had a few missed opportunities today. Maybe we can catch a few big ones if we get lucky to go tomorrow.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I'd love to have you as part of the field. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Had 13.10 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Looks like another good day. 13.10 yesterday. 5 to add to that here on day number 2. 13.9. What a consistent tournament he's having. 27 pounds, 3 ounces. 2 days separated by an ounce. He is definitely fishing on semifinal Saturday. 27 pounds, 3 ounces. And, man, that's consistency. 2 days separated by an ounce.
Yeah, I would like to do that again tomorrow or maybe catch a little bit more. But some guys caught some really big bags today. They're showing what's out there, and I know you can do it. So, I'm sort of fond of this place. I mean, this is a fishing community. There's guys following us around on the lake today during those storms. It's crazy, but we sure enjoy it, and all this crowd, the people coming out here. One thing I was thankful for today was my gill rain suit and gear because I stayed dry all day, and, man, did it rain. It did some raining. I'm looking forward to seeing what the lake's going to do. Hopefully it's going to come up a little bit, and they'll bite in those bushes again.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 4-time Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. For those of you keeping track, we've heard about 3,200 different types of rain suits, and they are all the best in the industry, it turns out. 11-1 going into today. 5 fish to add to that. 11 pounds, 14 ounces gives him 22.15. He moves into 27th place currently. Going to hold one up for you, ladies and gentlemen. So, unfortunately, a little outside the projected cut this time around, Caleb.
Yeah, I'm going to fall a little short, man. Just never, like I said yesterday, just never had that 3+ pound bite. And I had the fillers that just never got a kicker bite. I mean, dang, all the practice either. He was a little tough on me, but I caught a lot of fish today. We were just flipping bushes and having fun. And we'll go get him at the next one. We were up north. Oh, I love up north, so it's going to be fun. Head home, do some saltwater guiding, and count the days till we head north.
Enjoy some time with the family. We'll see you in a little while. Up in Michigan, he's an Elite Series champion from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister Edward Loughran III. Ed Loughran had 11 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. A little better today. Let's see if it's enough to get him out. 12 pounds, 13 ounces gives him 24.3. You move into 25th place right now, and you just said not enough. So probably not going tomorrow. But, hey, St. Clair next, and you've done well up north.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to St. Clair. I mean, today was a little bit better than yesterday. Caught a ton of fish on Missile Bait's Magic Worm and flipping a D-bomb this whole week. A lot of fish in the lake. I just never had enough big bites. So, on to St. Clair.
Safe travels. Always great to have you here. He's a 4-time Bassmaster winner from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. 11 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Let's see if we can get Lee Livesey into semifinal Saturday. 9 pounds, 15 ounces with 21.7. Unfortunately, going to get a rare weekend off, Lee. But, this one was not a gimme for anybody.
No, let's see who's calling me right now on stage. Just spam.
Man, this is a cool place. Great fishing community. Man, I had people follow me around all day, like everybody's saying. Had a lot of friends here. Billy, Cameron, right there, the whole family, the whole crew. And man, it sucks to suck where you want to do good. And I sucked this week, but gonna hang out with the crowd, have some bush lights. Love Oklahoma. I lived here for 9 years, not here, but in Oklahoma. So ready for a great week, even though I'm not fishing. Ready to go to the next one. See y'all later.
Always great to have you here. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Oh, Bob Downey. Had 16-2 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Bob Downey having a great tournament here this week. Love to see it for the former Bassmaster Open winner. 16-2 after day number 1. 5 fish here on day 2. 14 pounds, 10 ounces with 30 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves all the way up into second place here at the Lowrance Bassmaster Elite at Tenkiller. 30 pounds, 12 ounces, and man, you don't got to worry. You know you're going to work tomorrow. You're having a good tournament.
Yeah, it's been super fun out there. My bigger bites are a little more sporadic, so that's a little bit of concern for tomorrow with changing conditions, but just having fun. Got some good bites early to kind of get a base limit, and then got a big smallie and a nice largemouth in the afternoon. So this week's been a lot of adjustments for me, and I think tomorrow's going to be the same deal. We stood on the bank and literally watched the water kind of rise a little bit during that storm, took cover from the lightning. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but looking forward to it and see what tomorrow brings. Thanks, everybody.
Always great to have you here. I need you to get really loud. He is your day 1 leader from California, Andrew Loberg. Had 17 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Today, 18 pounds, 4 ounces with 35 pounds, 13 ounces. Once again, Andrew Loberg is leading the Lowrance Bassmaster Elite at Tenkiller. 35 pounds, 13 ounces. And the West Coast rookie delivers for the second day in a row here on Tenkiller. Man, you are having an incredible tournament here this week, and you look, other than the time when you had to leave the water to hide from lightning for a little while, which thank you for doing that. All the pros that did that, proving that you maybe shouldn't stay out there. You should be safe. But, man, watching you fish, you look very, very comfortable out there.
Yeah, I'm just kind of daubing around, fishing new water. This place is really, really cool. There's a lot of big largemouth, and I'm just fishing shallow and just kind of running the bank and hoping to get a big bite. And, today was awesome. Yesterday obviously was cool. Just hoping to do it again tomorrow and make a championship Sunday. But we got really fortunate again today. I'm not getting a ton of bites, but the ones that I hit seem to be the good ones. So we'll see what happens. This lake's changing by the minute, man. It was thunder and lightning all day, and now it feels like it's August right now. It's super hot. But we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome to watch. Can't wait to watch it go down. From New Hampshire, representing the Bass Nation, it's Doobie time. Tim Doobie. 13 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 13.9 yesterday. Today, 14.14, a better day today. He moves into 8th place with 28 pounds, 7 ounces. It's also not showing me each to lead. 28 pounds, 7 ounces, and you move into 8th place inside the top 10, man. This is going well for you. The power of the mustache.
Yeah, the stash is really, I'm wearing out the power of it today, especially. Just had a better day out there, dodged some lightning, but, catching a lot of fish, and it seems to just wave after wave, and all of a sudden you get a group of big ones, and it's working out, so I'm going to go try and do it again tomorrow.
Keep it rolling. Good news is you got the opportunity. We'll see you over at the casino for weigh-in tomorrow. He's your defending champion at this event from Toowoomba, Australia. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. Had 14.11 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 13 pounds, 3 ounces with 27 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 11th place currently. And Carl Jacobson going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday with a shot to defend his title here this week on Tenkiller. 27-14, Carl Tenkiller. You said it fishes well for you, and, man, you're proving it once again.
Yeah, no, it's super cool. Just want to be fishing here every day I can. So last year I slipped up a little bit on day 2 and then had 2 really big days. If it's your time, it's your time. You can't do anything wrong. I've seen how it happens. But we're going to have to step it up if we're going to keep up with these guys and be able to have a shot on Sunday. But just want to say a huge thank you to all the locals that live around here. Like, you guys have just been amazing. Like, that win, you guys bring it up everywhere we go, at every gas station, every stop. You guys sort of felt it, I think, my passion and the win that we had. It was just this lake's special to me, and it feels like it's special to you guys. So I just want to say thank you, and I hope we're fishing here Sunday. Big day tomorrow.
Definitely fishing tomorrow, so we hopefully see you all the way through to Sunday. A 13-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz, had 9-2 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $11 an ounce gives you 20 pounds at 3 ounces, puts him in 37th place currently. And unfortunately, John Cruz, a little below the projected cut this time around. But a great representative of this sport everywhere we go, and always great to have him on the Elite Series. Unfortunately, we're not going to be fishing tomorrow.
No, not in the tournament, for sure. This lake's got a lot of fish in it, and people want to know what's the difference between these guys and these jerseys up here that are catching 13, 14, 18-pound bags up here, and then everybody else out there. And I could tell you, I went out there and was flipping a D-bomb, caught a bunch of fish, moved offshore, kind of going back and forth, caught a bunch of fish on a magic worm. I never put together the pattern that yielded those bigger fish. That is what this group of anglers, I've been around them for a long time, that is what they absolutely dial in. It is not a spot. It is not a special lure. They understand exactly where the fish are, the pattern, the types of areas that they're going to bit, and then what it takes to get those bigger fish to bite. It's really awesome to watch, and unfortunately, I will be watching it and not participating in it tomorrow. But I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you.
Well, I got some parting gifts to make you feel better. John Cruz from our last event, our Phoenix Boats Big Bass, and our Crush City Monster bag of the tournament. 2 bonus checks, Happy Gilmore checks to put in the back of the Pinto, and some bonus cash. Congrats on that, and we'll hopefully see you on Bass Live tomorrow, maybe?
Possibly. Yeah, I love these giant checks. They're so much fun to keep around. I got a bunch of them in my warehouse where I keep my boat. It's cool just to look at it. I mean, I got them back from like the early 2000s all the way up until 2025. So very, very cool to be able to do it for this long, and hopefully keep getting some more of these giant checks.
We love having you here. We love everything you do for the sport. A 7-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Brandon Card. Had 14 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. £11, 15 ounces gives him 26 pounds, 9 ounces. Tougher day today, but yesterday's weight's going to keep him in it. He moves into 14th place. And Brandon Card should be part of our weigh-in at the Cherokee Casino tomorrow in Tahlequah. Hope you guys all join us there. 26-9, so a tougher day today, but yesterday's weight should keep you in it.
Yeah, I had a couple of miscues, lost a few nice fish, but then caught a 3-pounder late in the day that put me in. So grateful for that fish catch, and grateful to have another chance to go out there. And I'm probably just going to run some new water. And the river was really muddy in practice, and it's cleared up now. So I'm going to get up in that river and explore tomorrow, and hopefully run across some other load. Want to say hi to my wife and little boy, and thank y'all.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Shelby, North Carolina, Team Toyota's Matt Airy. Matt Airy had 13-10 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today.
Thank goodness for good rain season. God, that was rough.
13-1, a consistent tournament he's having, and with 26-11, he's moving into 14th place, and he's going to be fishing tomorrow. $26.11 and sits in 14th place. So Team Toyota's Matt Airy can get rigged and get ready because it looks like he's going to work on semifinal Saturday. That's always a good thing. Going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5 pounds even to take that away from Keith Combs. 4.7, not going to do that. But the good news is you're going tomorrow.
Yeah, that fish a little better than I thought it was, but I actually caught that one shallow fairly early and had a really good start because our 4-pounder is really hard to come by this week, and really couldn't put anything together after that. So I went out deep and filled my limit, went back shallow, and caught a couple more this afternoon. Definitely a little tougher than yesterday. The weights aren't showing it, but obviously we put a hurting on this lake, but we're going to try to put another hurting on it tomorrow.
A little bit more room tomorrow with half the field, and you're going to be part of it. A 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Steve Kennedy had 10 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today for the 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 3-time member of the Bassmaster Century Club. $10.14 yesterday. Today, 5 fish. 13 pounds and an ounce with 23 pounds at 15 ounces. He moves into 33rd place. 23 pounds, 15 ounces, in 33rd place. And unless you can convince these guys to stop weighing in, I don't know if it's going to be enough.
No, I think it's more than double the last time I looked. But, I had a blast today. So, been catching them on my white jig first thing in the morning, catch a limit real quick and before 8 o'clock, and then that bite dies. And went 6 hours today without a good bite. I mean, I caught a couple of fish, but nothing to help. That last hour, they must have stormed the banks or something. So, yeah, 2.5, 3 pound smallmouth in a bush is a bad dude. I can tell you right now. And, I wish I could go. I almost didn't come in. I really wanted to stay out there and just fish because I know I'm not going to make the cut. So, anyway, we're out here.
Tough one, but at least you figured him out right at the end here. Let's bring out an Elite Series rookie that's already an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Paul Marks. 12 pounds, 14 ounces after day number 1. 5 fish to add to that here today. $13 pounds even gives him 25 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 20th place. And Paul Marks going fishing tomorrow by the looks of things. 25-14. 25-14, sitting in 20th place right now, so nothing wrong with that.
No, not bad. It was an awesome day out there. Caught a ton of fish. It's just really hard to get a 3-pounder. I can catch a lot of 2s, 1.5s, and the 3-pounders are so hard to come by. And hopefully, I'm gonna switch it up tomorrow and probably go beat the bank, try to get a big bag. But ready to see Loberg hopefully take this thing home. Pretty awesome.
He's halfway there. Looking forward to seeing tomorrow go down from one roommate to another from Georgia. Let me hear it for All-American champion Emil Wagner. Had 12-14, was inside the cut after day number 1. 5 fish to add to that here today. $11 pounds, 6 ounces with 24.4. He moves into 31st place currently. Have to see how the cut shakes out. 24-4 and a little tougher day today.
Yeah, I had just as many bites, caught a ton of fish again. Yesterday I just had 2 3-pounders that made my bag, and I never had those bites today. Probably going to be short of the cut, but stoked for Loberg. I can't believe he weighed 18-something today. That's so impressive. I mean, there's not that many big fish in here, and he's making it look easy. So I hope he pulls it off.
It'll be a lot of fun to watch this weekend. Always great to have you here. Let's bring in a 6-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. 11 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $11 pounds, 6 ounces with 22 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 38th place currently. and unfortunately a little below the projected cut. But, I mean, this kind of feels like weird to stand up here and feel the weather the way it is, because that is not what it felt like for you guys out there today.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever fished in that hard of rain for that amount of time, but it wasn't too terrible bad. You know, caught a lot of fish today. That kind of takes your mind off of that weather. But, man, I just haven't caught a good fish all week. Only caught a couple in practice. Just kind of missed the deal this week. But you know, got to catch them good the rest of the year and just get back, you know, in your mind. You know, this is a mental game, and when you have these tough tournaments, it can bring you down, but you got to keep fighting.
Keep fighting. We look forward to seeing Lake St. Clair. Let's bring up a two-time Classic qualifier from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, JT Tompkins. Had 12-1 yesterday, so a little off the cut after day number 1, but hopefully he can rally into it here today. 5 fish here on day number 2. Had 12 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 15 ounces with 24 pounds even. He moves into 35th place at the halfway point of this weigh-in. $24 pounds even, so a consistent tournament, but unfortunately, I don't know if it's enough to go tomorrow.
It's definitely not enough to go tomorrow, and it is what it is. You have those tournaments, you know. I just got stuck in between 2 different decisions, and I kept trying to bounce in between going deep and shallow, and then every time I went shallow, I caught a bunch of fish, but I never caught quality. Every day, my smallest fish I weighed in was 2 pounds. I just never got a kicker, and I feel like I would have just stuck with the shallow bite. I would have ended up getting one of those 3+ pounders, but it is what it is.
I know you get them up at Lake St. Clair. We'll see you there after a few weeks off. Let's bring up the 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion from Mississippi, Cliff Pace. 9:13 yesterday. Cliff Pace bringing us 5 fish here again today. Everybody's had a limit every single day of competition so far. 10 pounds, 12 ounces, give you 20 pounds at 9 ounces. Puts you in 44th place, and unfortunately going to get the weekend off, Cliff.
Yeah, I don't know. I did something wrong here. I really don't know what, and that's what makes it frustrating. I have caught so many fish. This lake is super healthy. I'd never been here before, but this place, y'all that live here, close to here, y'all really got something special with this place. I don't know. I've caught 40 or 50 bass each day the last 2 days. I just can't catch a 2.5 pounder. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I fish deep, fish shallow, fish bushes, fish docks. It don't matter. They weigh 110 to 2-1. And I have caught them and caught them and caught them and caught them. But I'm done catching them. So y'all take care of this place. I'd love to come back here in a few years and see what this place develops into, because it is absolutely full of fish and bait. So I think this lake's going to just continue to get better and better.
Enjoy a little downtime. We look forward to seeing you up at Lake St. Clair. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland, Brian Schmidt. Brian Schmidt had 10 pounds, 8 ounces to start today. 5 fish to add to that here today. $10.8 yesterday, 5 here on day number 2, 9:14, going to give him 20 pounds and 6 ounces. He moves into 45th. Unfortunately, not going to be fishing this weekend, but hopefully he can make it at home in time for Father's Day.
Yeah, we're going to put some miles on the truck tonight. Unfortunately, no casino for me tomorrow. We had a fun time here this week. We got to meet, I believe, a black bear yesterday in the dark. And, you know, we just didn't meet with any big bears on the water, unfortunately. The guys caught them as they do. So anytime we come to a lake, I don't care what they say, these guys are going to figure out how to catch the biggest fish in the lake. I just did this week. It's a fun place, a beautiful place. We're going to get some miles on the truck, see you at St. Clair.
Safe travels. We look forward to seeing you there. From Blue Ash, Ohio, Alex Redwine. Alex Redwine, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, had 10 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $10.3 yesterday, today 13-1, so a better day today. Going to earn him some Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. He moves into 38th place with 23 pounds and 4 ounces. Not going to be enough to fish tomorrow, but Alex Redwine earns himself some Angler of the Year points for the ultimate goal, going back to the Bassmaster Classic. So got to feel good about that.
Yeah, for sure. Salvaged some points today.
I wish I just had a little bit more clue on this lake. It's a really cool lake. There's a lot of stuff going on. Just wish I figured out just a little bit more. But just want to say hi to everyone back home. Between now and St. Clair, I'm going to spend a lot of time on St. Clair and really put myself in contention and do everything I can to get back to the Classic next year. But today, salvaged a lot of points. Had fun on this place. Caught a lot of fish.
Always great to have you here. Safe travels. We'll see you up in Michigan. From Gonzales, Louisiana, Logan Latuso. Had 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. So was inside the cut after day number 1. Let's keep him in there. 5 fish here today for Logan Latuso. Cut was 12.7 after day number 1. 13 pounds, 9 ounces with 26 pounds and an ounce. Looks like he'll be fishing on semifinal Saturday. Logan Latuso moves into 18th place currently with 26.1. 26-1. So you're going tomorrow by the looks of things.
Yeah, I hope so. They caught them way better than normal as usual, but I'd like to go again tomorrow.
Well, with 13 pounds a day, I figure you'll be out there tomorrow. We'll find out at the end of our way. And another Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Connecticut, Alex Wetherell. Had 9 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, but it looks like a better day here today. Indeed, 13 pounds, 8 ounces with 22 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 41st place, earns himself a few more Angler of the Year points. 22-11, so a better day today. Hopefully a little redemption.
Yeah, I needed a little redemption. Unfortunately, this season's been a tough one for me. It feels like I'm always fishing uphill and having to fish from behind, and had to do that again this event, but thankfully figured it out just a day late, and as they said back there, not a dollar short, $100,000 short, but I thank the Lord for his favor, his blessing today, just to have a better day, and hopefully we can climb out of this slump.
Great attitude. Look forward to seeing St. Clair, Elite Series champion from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rabat. Had 14 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. Let's get him inside the cut. 14.6 yesterday, 5 fish here today. £13 even, gives him 27 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 12th place. So Tyler Ravet's going fishing tomorrow. Doesn't have to stress out at all with 27 pounds, 6 ounces. Definitely going to be part of our weigh-in at the casino. $27.6. Good news. You got to go to the casino tomorrow.
I was going regardless, but I guess we got a reason to go now. So I'm glad I made a cut finally. It's been an up and down season, mainly down. So hopefully this is the turnaround for it, because I needed 3 top 20s to make the Classic, I think. So hopefully this is the start of it. We go out there tomorrow and just not screw it up. But thanks my mom and stepdad for flying up here. It was fun for them flying up through all that weather. So it was fun fishing. I had some fun fish catches too as well today. It was some crazy stuff, lightning popping, and they were still biting. So we'll go do it again tomorrow.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Alabama, Will Davis Jr. Will Davis Jr., the back-to-back Bass Nation National Champion, had 12-2 yesterday. £13 pounds, 4 ounces today with 25 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 27th place. So inside the cut right now in 27th place with less than half the field still to weigh in. So mathematically, good shot you're going tomorrow, but nothing guaranteed until this is done.
That's right. That's right. I could have kissed that big one right. I caught her right out the gate this morning, and I was like, my gosh, I couldn't believe they lived that big in here. But we had to make some life decisions out there today. It come a monsoon and lightning popping, and had to get up on a boat shed a little while. I had to put my Guide Wear, Bass Pro Shop's got a rain suit called Guide Wear. It's the best rain suit I've ever wore. So definitely check that out. But we got to go out there tomorrow. I hope so, and grind it out again.
Find out at the end of this wave and fire through as quick as possible. A former Bass Nation national champion from Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. 10 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today for Matty Wong. He's a little bit better day to get inside that cut. Hopefully he's got it. 10-12, unfortunately short of it this time around with 21-9. He moves into 46th place right now. So, unfortunately, not going to be enough this time around, Matty.
No, it won't be, but I'm still alive, so that's a good thing. Yeah, it was. I saw that lightning cell start coming in, and I was like, heavy rain, and thank God for my Sims Pro Dry suit because I was completely dry inside. So I was all nice and comfy and whatnot, throwing my Deep 6 Megabass crank, and I'm cranking away. I make one cast, and I get shocked so hard, I almost dropped the rod, and I was like, okay, nope, we're done. We're out. So I put it in real quick, pulled the trolling motor, ran directly for cover, and it was me, Easton Fothergill, and Mark Menendez taking a little snack nap break for about 45 minutes as the gods absolutely put on a show. So I'm happy to have 10-12 for the day that was dealt to me, and I was also really stoked with my mindset. I stayed positive all day long. I didn't have a fish till like 9:30, and in this sport, it can easily get you down in the dumps real quick, and it's all up here. So I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend who flew all the way out from Hawaii to support me, and everyone from California, the Ventura County Bass Club. Aloha guys, and everyone back home in Hawaii that supports me, and all of you guys that came out to support us. We really, really appreciate it. But yeah, gonna be looking up to the Northern Swing, Michigan, Wisconsin. We need 2 top good ones to stay in this thing. So appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Safe travels. We'll see you there. A 2-time classic champion from North Carolina, Hank Cherry. Hank Cherry with 14 pounds, 7 ounces. Yes, 5 fish to add to that here today. $14.7, yes, 5 here today for the 2-time classic champion, 4-time Bassmaster winner. 9 pounds, 13 ounces gives you 24.4 and puts you in 34th right now.
Oh, I don't deserve it. I had the one fish and it just come off, but that's part of fishing. You know, that's the way it works here. It's a good thing though. I get to see Jade and his family's here. He's rooting on. That's a great boy right there. He is. He's a good guy. I just want to say thanks. You know, like we do everywhere we go across the country, all the military, first responders. Thank you for what you do. Without your service, we wouldn't be able to do this. And man, they probably bite better if we got a little bit of rain. I don't know. That was some of the hardest rain I've ever been in. I got under a bluff. Had nowhere to get out of it, just stayed there and just kind of hunkered down. Yesterday I got off to a real quick start. The marina was full of shad. Today it was void, so I knew something was different, and I just scratched, and 913 is all I could come up with, but there'll be better days.
Happy to have you back here safe. We look forward to seeing the next one. From Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Had 11-9 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today for the former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Wash the rain. 13 pounds, 4 ounces puts him in 32nd place with 24 pounds, 13 ounces. So a little bit better day today on day number 2. And that fish right there, a major reason why. 24-13, so we'll have to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, I think it's just enough to go home tomorrow. But I guess I'll be home for Father's Day, go hang out with my girls. But, yeah, I just didn't fish clean this week. And on a place like this, you know, it's hard to make up when you're losing, you know, key fish. So, you know, get a lot of bites, which is not a lot of big ones here. But had fun. Got to fish shallow, got to do my thing, and just didn't execute real well. And hopefully if we maybe make it, get a little redemption tomorrow. But I think I'll be heading home.
We'll see how it all shakes out, but always great to have you up here. Let's bring in a 5-time classic qualifier from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. Had 12-4 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11.11 gives him 23 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 42nd place right now, and we're a little short on this one, but hopefully he can make it home in time for Father's Day.
That's, yes, absolutely. It was, yesterday we fished really clean, flipping bushes. Today it was complete opposite. I decided to be on my best stretch when the lightning was popping and the thunder was cracking, and it seemed like every fish that I hooked decided to come off. But that's fishing. That's what happens. And but yeah, got Father's Day to look forward to. We appreciate everybody coming out. This place is a cool place. It's got a ton of fish in it. It's just figuring out what you're going to do, where you're going to do it, and adjust to this water level, because it's going to come back up again. It's going to be crazy the rest of the week.
It's always great to have you here. Safe travels home. He's an 8-time Bassmaster winner from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. 10-10 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 10-10 yesterday. 11.11 gives him 22 pounds, 5 ounces. Puts you in 48th place. Going to be a little short of the cut this time around. And it's kind of laned up to your pre-fish. You said going in this event you had a tough pre-fish, and it lived up to it, I guess.
Yeah, I thought that this would be one, when the schedule came out, that Tenkiller would suit my style really well, and I just never could put the pieces of the puzzle together this week. I felt like I had it, but then I would make the wrong decisions throughout the day. So hopefully we get the train back on the tracks. The last 2 events, we're going to have to catch them.
I'm looking forward to seeing you up at St. Clair. Safe travels. He's a 6-time Classic qualifier from Georgia, Drew Cook. Had 10 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $10 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today for Drew Cook. 12 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 23 pounds, 2 ounces. You move into 45th place. Going to be a little short of the cut this time around, Drew.
Yeah, it's going to be a little short. And, man, I still don't understand what happened. I had a good game plan, and I think I bobbed and should have weaved and just hitting the wrong things at the right time and the right things at the wrong time. But today was one of those days that I was glad I had some of them AFCO rain gear. It was an absolute flood. And, we didn't really have time to get anywhere, so we were already in it. So I just kept fishing because I knew I just needed one more bite. I had that at like 10 o'clock this morning, and if I could just get one decent bite, I could make the cut. But it didn't happen. Got another event next week in Oklahoma, so I won't be home for Father's Day. I want to say hey to both my boys and my wife and family at home. Love y'all, miss y'all, and I'll see y'all in St. Clair.
Always great to have you here. Tough one, but I know you'll rebound from it. Let's bring out a 9-time Classic qualifier from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Had 11 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like a little bit better day today. Let's get him inside the cut. 11-15 yesterday, 5 here today. 15 pounds and an ounce with 27 pounds even. Brandon Lester rallies himself into semifinal Saturday with 27 pounds even and sitting in 15th place currently. Much better day today, Brandon. Good enough that you're going tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm glad to have it. I tell you what, it's one of those days. It looks really good on paper, but it was definitely a struggle. I only caught, I think, 7 keepers all day long. Started out on the bank, and that was not happening, so I went to some offshore stuff, and I talked about it yesterday. I got a couple of different ways I can catch one here, and thank goodness I do because I needed it today. But who knows how we'll catch them tomorrow, but just excited to have a good day and look forward to tomorrow.
Enjoy a night with the family. Get rigged, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufall. 14 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday for Caleb Kufall. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. $14 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 here today for 12 pounds and an ounce with 26 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 17th place and looks like he's going to be part of our party at the casino tomorrow. 26-10 and sitting in 17th place. So go get rigged and get ready because we're weighing into the casino tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a good day today. Caught a lot of fish, just like yesterday. Didn't quite get the size. Had some landing issues today. Probably could have had a little more than that, but, it is what it is. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Very thankful to go another day.
Good news is you definitely got the opportunity, so we'll see you there. He is your reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, Easton Fothergill. 11 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs a little bit better day to sneak into semifinal Saturday. 5 here for Easton Fothergill. £12 6 ounces with 23 pounds 7 ounces. He moves into 45th place. And unfortunately going to slide just outside of that cut this time around. So a rare tough one for you this time around, Easton, but I know you'll rally at Lake St. Clair.
Yeah, I just could not put the pieces of the puzzle together. This morning I fished some docks, ran with that for a while. That died. Fished offshore for a while, caught some, and then that died. And then I went flipping, and, I never ran into anything good, but it happens. And looking forward to the rest of the season. Thanks for all the support back home and all my sponsors, and look forward to ending the season strong.
I know you will. We look forward to seeing you up at Lake St. Clair. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama, David Gaston. 10 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. £10, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. £11, 10 ounces gives him 22 pounds, 8 ounces. Just outside of the cut this time around, but you're back here safe.
Yeah, that was a nice little rainstorm, but, I did the same thing I did yesterday and, caught a bunch of fish. Caught a bunch of fish yesterday, just never ran into any big ones, so that's all you can do. Guess I'll go home.
We'll look forward to seeing Lake St. Clair. Always great to share the stage with you. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Peterborough, Ontario. $14, sitting in 6th place, going fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, I struggled a bit today. I didn't get a lot of bites. Ran a bunch of new water today, looking for something else, and never really found it. But I'm excited to get out there tomorrow and see what happens.
Hopefully everything dries off by tomorrow. We'll see you back here. Let's bring a 3-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. 12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. £12, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 here today for Jake Whitaker. 11 pounds, 6 ounces gives him 23.13. Unfortunately, going to slide out of the cut this time around. Obviously, we kind of talked the other morning about one of your sponsors being a car wash facility, and everybody got a free one here today.
Everybody got a real good car wash today, and it rained like you could
you got the first one came, and I'm like, man, I think it's over for a little bit. And then we heard a big clap of thunder. It's like, here comes another one. But just missed out just a little bit this week. Needed one more big one today to really jump me up. I had a little one I couldn't get rid of. But hey, the bright side, I get to go home and be home for Father's Day. See my little girl Mia. Hey, back home watching to you guys, and we'll see y'all at St. Clair.
Enjoy a little time with the family. He's a 9-time Classic qualifier from Fort Worth, Texas. The Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. Had 12 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday, was inside the cut. Let's keep him there. 5 fish here today. $12.9 yesterday, 5 fish here on day number 2. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. 13 pounds, 2 ounces gives him 25.11. Looks like you're going fishing tomorrow, Chris.
Yeah, we get to go have a little more fun tomorrow. I just want to thank everyone for tuning into my live stream. We had a lot of fun out there. I was getting soaked, and you guys were all watching from your comfy offices. But you guys were at work, and I was out there having fun catching fish. I got to say, you know, NASCAR has their short track races, and we need to have tournaments like this every single year. It's a small, tiny lake. Everyone's going around the track fishing the same stuff, but when they turn on, it's like doink, 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 regardless of who fished it before you. So really fun out there this week. Looking forward to tomorrow and finding some more of those pods.
Looking forward to watching it go down. It's been fun to cover. Very versatile tournament. Let's bring in a 5-time Classic qualifier from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Had 13.9 yesterday. $13 pounds, 9 ounces after day number 1. 10 pounds, 12 ounces. So a tougher day today. He moves into 39th place with 24 pounds, 5 ounces. And have to see how it all shakes out.
You know, I had a little bit of mishap there. You know, it's going to cost me, I imagine, making the cut. But, you know, getting to come back and fish close to home, it's always, you know, it's special. You know, I haven't been up here a ton, but it is enjoyable to get to drive 2 hours and be up here to fish and everything. Got family and friends that showed up, and I appreciate you guys coming up. And, you know, I really hope we get to go tomorrow because I want to do what I would like to do, and that's going to stay shallow. I made a mistake this morning, but I won't make that mistake tomorrow if I get to fish. But we'll go put them falcon rods to use. But if not, I guess I'll be, I think, on live in the morning at 9. He's already kind of counting me out in the back, so we'll see. But hopefully get to go, and I appreciate y'all coming out.
Well, I would never count you out, but we'll see at the end of the weigh-in. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Japan, Kyoya Fujita. Had 12 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $12 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 25 pounds even. He moves into 35th place. Oh, I mean, I didn't know. I thought you meant the computer. Yesterday wasn't already working. 25 pounds even in 35th place. Hopefully it's enough.
Yes, very close make cuts. So, but today it's many fish, catfish. It's very enjoy fishing today. I hope we fishing tomorrow.
I will keep my fingers crossed for you. Hopefully we get to send you out tomorrow. A 9-time Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. 9 pounds, 5 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish to add to that. 10 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 19.13. Unfortunately, Bernie going to be a little short of the cut. Moves into 69th place currently. Our streak for limits continues. Everybody has had a limit. Can we do it 2 days in a row? 19.13. I mean, this body of water has an incredible number of fish.
It does. Believe it or not, this was his 5th day after practice. I caught my first spot today. You'd think you'd catch those just, you know, randomly here and there, but I caught my first spot. It was kind of rewarding in a way. But, yeah, it's got all 3 species and may even have red eye. I'm not even sure if there's a 4th species of bass, but it's a great lake. I didn't perform well, but who knows? Maybe I'll get a chance to come back.
I'm sure we'll be back here in the future, and I'd love to see you up in Lake St. Clair. I'm sure you'll catch them up there. From Eden Prairie, Minnesota, the sleepy assassin Austin Felix had 13-12 yesterday. 5 fish dead. Here on day number 2, 13 pounds, 7 ounces, gives him 27 pounds, 3 ounces. He's in 15th place. And Austin Felix going to be part of our semifinal Saturday field. 74 anglers weighed in so far, 101 anglers in the field. $27.3 moves you into 15th place. Good tournament.
Yeah, great tournament. This was one of, last 3. This is the one I was kind of worried about. Make sure we don't stub our toes, stay in that classic cut. Had 2 good days. Hopefully we can put another one, step it up another notch, maybe get in that top 10. I think we're going to need at least 14, 15 tomorrow. But it's out there, and there'll be less guys, so more water for me.
Looking forward to watching how it works out for you. A former Forest Wood Cup champion and classic qualifier from Alabama, Justin Atkins, had 12 pounds, 10 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. Would love to have Justin Atkins fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. I want you to go to the casino. 12-10, yes, he was inside the cut. Let's keep him in there. 14 pounds, 7 ounces. He's going to the casino in 17th place with 27 pounds and an ounce. Justin Atkins fishing on semifinal Saturday for sure. $27-1 and a better day today, and even better news is you're going tomorrow.
Yeah, man, that's freaking awesome. It started off a little rough this morning. I shad spawning. Yesterday I caught most of my weight really quick on that, and this morning I just couldn't get them in the boat. They weren't getting the bait good, and I had one deep hold, had a few fish on it, and I was like, well, I saved it yesterday. I said today's the day, so we burned it to the ground and caught all we could catch, but worked out good. It allowed me to kind of just practice the rest of the day and caught a few this afternoon, got on a little deal that we're going to roll with tomorrow.
Looking forward to watching how it works out. Good job so far. A 2-time classic qualifier Bassmaster Open winner from Omaha, Nebraska, Ben Milliken. Had 10 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, but a much better day here today. 5 fish here today for Ben Milliken, 10-2 yesterday, not today. 16 pounds, 6 ounces, with 26 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 22nd place, and Ben Milliken's going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. A much better day today, Ben. That feels good, I imagine.
Yeah, we needed that one. Seems like we just can't get any luck to go our way, and leave it to Friday the 13th to have some luck go our way. We did dump a 4.5 pounder, so if any of you guys see a big one with a glide bait in its mouth that I tried to boat flip, that's my glide bait. Call me up and bring me that glide bait back. That'd be great.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Figured something out. Tomorrow going to be fun?
Yeah, yesterday, the last 30 minutes, I figured that bite out. And today, we caught like 20 fish on it and had a chance to a really big bag. And I think tomorrow we got a chance to get, I'll probably need 20 to 22 to have a chance. I think we can get that.
I love seeing it. Keep it rolling. We'll see you tomorrow. From Cooperstown, New York, get loud for Bassmaster Open winner Kyle Patrick. The fruit bat had 14 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him into semifinals Saturday. Be a good time at the casino, and we'd love to have him as part of that good time. Going to be part of it. 13 pounds, 5 ounces with 27 pounds, 10 ounces. You're in 13th place, man. Never mind the top 50. You're flirting with the top 10.
Hey, I'll take it, Dave. I'm pretty stoked. It was a lot tougher today, which is weird because everyone in front of me had over 14 pounds, it seemed like. But for me, it was I had to grind to get that weight, and super happy with it. And I'm rolling to the casino tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Texas. Give me a little love for Dakota Bear. Had 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Looking to make back-to-back 50 cuts here on the Bassmaster Elite Series, and I think he's done that. 5 fish here today, 12-8 yesterday. Today, 13 pounds, 9 ounces with 26-1. Looks like he's going fishing on semifinal Saturday for the second tournament in a row. 26-1, and got things figured out here in the Elite Series. Looking forward to seeing you at the casino tomorrow.
I don't know if we got them figured out, but we did have to make some adjustments today, and it was a lot of fun, man. This lake is fun. You know, there's a lot of different ways to catch them, and we had to change things up today. Tomorrow's going to be no different, but having a lot of fun. Shelby's got some family here. We got Tyson and Cora and Ellie and her dad, Mr. Chris, and Shanda. So thank y'all for coming out, and we'll see y'all at the casino tomorrow.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Good job. He's the youngest Elite Series champion in history from Illinois, Trey McKinney. Trey McKinney had a big day yesterday, 17 pounds and an ounce, 5 fish here today. He's your reigning Rookie of the Year, 17-1 yesterday. Today, 5 fish, 13 pounds, 8 ounces, moves all the way up to 4th place with 30 pounds and 9 ounces. So Trey McKinney going to be part of our weigh-in tomorrow at the Cherokee Casino here at the Lowrance Bassmaster Elite on Tenkiller. Having a good tournament here. A little tougher today, but Trey, you got to be happy with how things are going?
Oh, absolutely. When I come into this, you know, we're just you always try to go cut a check. And yesterday was definitely a surprise. Today showed reality, but it was definitely tough out there. We didn't really figure out anything new. Kind of trying to find some new areas, stuff like that, even later on. Don't really know what we're going to do tomorrow. Definitely not what we've done today, but we're going to try to figure out how to get and sneak some big ones out there.
I'm looking forward to watching how it goes for you. Keep it rolling. Kicked off the season with his second Elite Series win, an 11-time Classic qualifier from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. Dollar Bill, saw you drying your rings. 12 pounds, 14 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish to add to that. 12-14 yesterday, 5 fish here today for Dollar Bill. $12.14 yesterday. Today, 14 pounds, 7 ounces, so a better day with 27 pounds, 5 ounces. Once again, Dollar Bill going to be fishing on semifinals Saturday. £27, 5 ounces, and Bill, 2025 been a lot of fun with you. And guess what? We're going to hang out another semifinal Saturday.
Yeah, it's been fun, Dave. You know, we keep talking about it. You know, last year was horrible, and this year it's like every decision I make is right. And you know, I haven't lost any fish this year that I can remember. And today they just kept coming off and coming off and coming off. And I was sitting right on that line where 11.5 pounds, where I knew I needed one good bite to get to go fishing tomorrow, and I caught one that was almost 4. So things are working out. Pretty excited to take that Express and that Yamaha to the casino tomorrow, and appreciate y'all coming out. Hopefully we can get back out there and figure out how to catch some more. I love these events where the conditions are changing and you got to stay with them every day, and we're having fun.
Definitely a cool tournament to follow. Looking forward to watching it go down for you tomorrow. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama, Wesley Gore. Had 10-10 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $10-10 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 2 ounces. Gives him 24 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 45th place with 20 anglers left to weigh in. 5 spots of cushion. Huh? 24 pounds, 12 ounces. You're in 45th place, so you got 5 spots of cushion, but unfortunately 20 more anglers left to weigh in.
Yeah, we're not going to make it, but that was a real big rebound yesterday after being in the bottom of the pack. We got some good points out of it. We had fun today. We made good decisions. Yesterday we still made good decisions, just never caught any good ones in the day. They just seemed to be a better average for me. So I enjoyed this place. It's full of fish. I wish I could go out there tomorrow, but maybe we'll come back.
Always great to share the stage with you. A 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. 9-9 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today for the 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. £11, 10 ounces with 21 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 70th place, and unfortunately, Prosnick not going to be fishing with us in semifinal Saturday. £21, 3 ounces, and I know this one hurts because, I mean, watching guys that are doing well here, they're fishing ways you like to catch them.
Yeah, and I caught this absolute snot out of them doing it, and I just don't understand it. This year's been one of those deals. I have no problem catching limits, or I feel like I'm around that 50th place when I start the tournament. You know what I mean? It's like I can't ever get that edge going where I feel confident about catching some big ones. But that's just part of fishing, and it is. But this place is absolutely full of fish. I mean, I've caught them in a foot of water today, all the way to 35 foot. So it's just one of those deals. That you just got to have a couple of those quality bites. But hats off. But we'll be at the casino tonight. We'll spend a little money, see what happens. But look forward to going up north. That's a fun place to go up there, St. Clair, and then that's my favorite place, the Mississippi River. So look forward to that. Got a little hole to dug myself in, but we'll dig it out. But thanks to all my sponsors. Love y'all. See y'all next time.
See you over at the casino. A 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Kentucky, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. 12-9 after day number 1. 5 fish to add to that here today. £12, 9 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish, 11 pounds, 4 ounces. Just outside of the cut, unfortunately, Matt, a little tougher day today. But St. Clair ahead and a few weeks off to rally before that.
Yeah, we got a lot of time off. Looking forward to that. But, yeah, Dave, me and Pro's going to the casino tonight. And me and you have some experience at the casino together. So I'm thinking maybe you go with us, huh?
I mean, yeah, I love Oklahoma casinos.
Yeah, and we just can't get kicked out of this casino.
I never got kicked. Well, maybe I did.
Allegedly, he got kicked out of the casino, and earned a trip to the Waffle House. But nonetheless, we're gonna go have us a good time tonight.
Whether we're at the casino or the Waffle House, always a good time with Matt Robertson. From South Carolina, 2-time Bassmaster winner Brian New. 12 pounds, 2 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like a better day for Brian New. Let's get him inside the cut. £12, 2 ounces yesterday. 13 pounds, 12 ounces today in 32nd place with 25-14. And it looks like Brian New is going to be fishing the semifinals Saturday, and that bite right there is a major reason why. 25-14, going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5 pounds even. 5 pounds and an ounce, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass. So you got that, and may have done enough to go fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, if I can ever put more than if I can ever do more than catch one big one, I'm gonna have a good tournament. It's been a good season. I've caught a great big one at least one day the last 3 tournaments, and that's it's carried me. I'm having a good season, and it rained cats and dogs. I even seen a cow on top of a cotton house today, and it's good to have a good rain suit. FXR, man, they make a good one. I know y'all get a lot of rain out here, so if you need a new one, you ought to check them out. And yeah, man, I'm ready to go fishing tomorrow. Hopefully we hang in there.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 12 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 7 ounces with 23.12. A little short of this one, but we head up to St. Clair next and some northern fisheries, which you've done very well in the past.
Yeah, I have.
I just can't get the ball rolling, man. I have just on the struggle bus, and I can't get off of it. It has just pounded me over and over and over. Now it's in my head so bad that each event I go into, I try to start fresh, and I do. And, gosh, I had another really good practice with a lot of good bites, and they eluded me today like big time. I caught plenty of fish. There's plenty of fish to be caught out there. It's a fun place to fish. I just could not get a good bite, and I finally, the two best bites that I got jumped off on me, and then I ended up catching a 3-pounder just to get to 11.7. So I don't know, buddy. We're just poking and praying from here, and the good Lord above has just absolutely dropped a bunch of hints to me, and I'm not listening to them, and I'm being stubborn, and something's got to change. So not sure what it is, but we're going to try to figure it out and make a change.
Few weeks off to figure it out. We look forward to seeing you at Lake St. Clair. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Tennessee, Jacob Fouts. 11 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. £10, 14 ounces gives him 22.6, and unfortunately outside of the cut this time around, Fouts.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating last 5 events for me. Last year I really couldn't do anything wrong. Every decision I made was the right one. And this year it's just I'm in the right areas doing the right things. I'm just not getting the bites, and it's frustrating. But going up north here, got this little break, and St. Clair's always treated me well in the past. There ain't nothing I love more than smallmouth bass. So I'm in need of a slump buster, and I can't think of a better place for a slump buster than St. Clair.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. An Elite Series rookie from Arkansas, Bo Browning. 11 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 9.11 gives him 21.8. Moves you into 73rd place, unfortunately outside of the cut this time around. And I know this one probably burns you a little.
It did. It sucks. It's just been a tough season for me, man. I'm either really catching them or I'm really not, but unfortunately I'm not catching them more than I am catching them. And I just never got in the swing of things this week. I tried and tried and tried all kinds of different things in practice, and I didn't have a whole lot to go off of and run with in the tournament, and what I did have to run off of was not good, apparently. So it is what it is, and going to take some off time, play some golf tournaments with Dad, see if we can't make some side money, and get ready to go up north.
Sounds like a good time. We'll see you up at Lake St. Clair. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Maine, the main event, Tyler Williams. 14 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. For the 2-time member of the Bassmaster Century Club, Bassmaster Open winner. 12 pounds, 11 ounces with 26.15. You move into 22nd place. And Tyler Williams going to be fishing with us in semifinals Saturday. Only the top 50 will have an opportunity to weigh in at the Cherokee Casino. We hope to see all of you there. And the good news is you're definitely going to be there.
Yeah, going to the casino for the right reasons, though. Getting paid. But, no, I had a good day. It was fun. I caught a bunch of fish, just a lot smaller fish. So hopefully try to find some big ones tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
A few hours to figure it out. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's an Elite Series rookie, but already an Elite Series champion from Birmingham, Alabama, Tucker Smith. 11 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 12 pounds, 5 ounces gives him 23.11. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around for Tucker Smith. 62nd place currently with 23 pounds, 11 ounces. What an incredible rookie season he is having. So the good news is you're having an incredible season. The bad news is this one of your rare tough ones.
It was tough today. I lost a few good fish, but I caught a 3-pounder right before weighing. I thought that was maybe going to get me in the cut, but it doesn't look like it. But ready for the next one. I'm ready to catch some big smallmouth for sure.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. A 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 3-time Bassmaster winner from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. 9:15 yesterday. $9.15 yesterday. Today, 11 pounds, 3 ounces. Outside of the cut this time around, Mark, but a few weeks off and hopefully make it home in time for Father's Day.
Yeah, it'll be great to get home. I did, a few weeks off. I took a little time off today, Dave, after a couple near misses with some lightning strikes. I went to a marina and sat for about an hour, had lunch, and I think all of our tournaments should start at 10, an hour for lunch, and we'll quit at 2. It'll make life a lot easier.
I'm all for it. You got to tell Lisa, but I'm all for it.
Lisa, I mean, can we do that? I mean, we could. It's fair for everybody. I do too. We'll sleep late. We'll eat good during the day. I think it'd be great. But no, it's great to be here at Tenkiller. The lake is a phenomenal lake. Lots of fish. Just a little bit of slow day yesterday got me a start, but always glad to be up here and love to catch a lot of fish like we did this week. So thanks for having us.
Get home safe to the family. We'll see you at Lake St. Clair. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic champion from Coleman, Alabama, Jordan Lee. 16 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $16-1 as of day number 1. 5 fish here today for the 2-time Classic champion, 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's going to be fishing in the semifinal Saturday at the casino for weighing 12-12. Gives him 28 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 8th place currently. $28 pounds, 13 ounces, so a little tougher day today, but yesterday's weight's going to keep you in it, and you're in the top 10.
Yeah, we'll take it. I mean, it was definitely tougher today. I didn't really adjust. I tried to, just didn't work out, but I was happy with it. I mean, anytime you can make the cut against these guys, they're just incredible fishermen. You see it every week, and, the weights are always going to be good with this bunch. So I'm happy with it. I'll take it. We'll see if we can, figure a little bit out tomorrow and maybe move up a little bit.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. takeoff time. A 5-time Classic qualifier from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. 12 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. He's in there after day number 1. Let's get him in there today. $15 pounds, 6 ounces with 28 pounds even. Never mind the top 50. He's flirting with the top 10. He moves into 14th place currently at the Lowrance Bassmaster Elite at Tenkiller. Let me hear it for Brock Mosley. Move forward, buddy. Man, a better day today, and never mind the top 50. Keep catching them like that, you'll be in the top 10.
Yeah, yesterday, a little after lunch, I thought I may have figured something out, and this morning, I just kind of ran with it, and I caught them fairly quick. I had most of my weight by 10 o'clock and just kind of went practicing the rest of the day, but tomorrow's a new day. If we can catch that tomorrow, maybe we can squeeze in the top 10.
I would love to see that happen. Love to have you here on Championship Sunday. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get Mueller into semifinal Saturday. $12 pounds, 13 ounces with 25 pounds, 5 ounces. You move into 43rd place. And we're pretty close. You got a few spots of cushion.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I lost a 5-pounder right off the bat in the morning, and it was been a battle just trying to get at that out of my head because that's a really big fish here. But, I caught 50 fish today. It was crazy. They just bit good, but they're all 2-pounders, and a lot of fun, man. This lake is got a lot of fish. It's a beautiful place to fish. I know why Christy lives here because the country's awesome. It's just a little hot for me, and the tornado thing is kind of a deal breaker. So, but honestly, one of the nicest places that we've, come to as far as the fishery goes. I love all these fisheries, Grand and Tenkiller and all the Ozark fisheries. I wish we went to some of those too because they're just, we're fishing at a tough time right now with the water up and down, but this place has got a lot of fish. They're skinny too, so they don't weigh as much as they look, but a lot of fun though, man. A lot of fun. Hopefully go tomorrow. Caught a lot of fish. I'd like to do it again. My hands are beat up, and we'll try to dry out the boat and see. Hopefully we make it.
Find out. We'll finish this way in pretty quick here. Oklahoma, I need you to get loud for one of your very own. He is the reigning and defending Bass Nation National Champion, Blake Capps. 14 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. He's got 5 fish here today. 9 pounds, 12 ounces with 24 pounds, 6 ounces. Unfortunately, you just slide out of the top 50 in 53rd place right now. But, man, to hear a reception like that, to be able to fish a tournament in front of your hometown crowd, got to feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it stinks not making the top 50 cut. Just had one of those days that just things just didn't go right. But it's hard to get mad when I got friends and family out here supporting me. Had a bunch of buddies out following me on the lake as well. They got rained on the entire time, never left. So I can't be mad at that. Just glad to be representing Oklahoma, and hope we come back.
I'm sure we'll be back here. It's always great to have you. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Eagle, Idaho, Cody Meyer. 14 pounds, 5 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that. See if we can get him inside the top 50 and get him fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. 5 fish today, 11 pounds, 8 ounces, gives him 25 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 37th place, and Cody Meyer is fishing on semifinal Saturday. So a little tougher day today, but the good news is you're going tomorrow.
Hey, we're going tomorrow. Definitely a lot tougher day today, but still had a blast out there. Really needed that. You know, the last two events I didn't make the cut, and I really want to try to make the Classic, so we've got a lot of fishing left to go. But anytime you can see Dave Mercer on Saturday is a dang good day. You got a beautiful face to see on Saturday. So looking forward to that. Hopefully just catch them a lot better, and see you guys tomorrow.
Well, I look forward to seeing your beautiful face tomorrow.
It's better than talking speech, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like it. All right.
See you tomorrow. From Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. And David Mullins, a Bassmaster Open winner, a 4-time Classic qualifier, had 12-7 yesterday.
I'm not going to say that your face is beautiful, so don't worry about that.
Well, why not?
Because it's not, Dave.
But that's not very nice at all. I don't think you're a very good-looking man yourself.
Well, I shouldn't be.
9 pounds, 8 ounces with 21 pounds, 15 ounces. I got good news for you. You don't have to stare at this pretty face tomorrow.
That's why I said it right here.
Tomorrow. 21-15, a tough one for you, but you made the cut in the last event, and St. Clair, a great fishery to go to next.
It is. And this is a great fishery, too, man. It's got a lot of fish. I probably caught 20 keepers today. I just never caught a 2-pounder, or maybe two 2-pounders anyway. But you know what? Let's roll this thing, Tennessee. Thank y'all.
I'll try to get prettier for you. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. 8 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Better day today. Can he sneak up there and break somebody's heart at the tail end of this way? An 8-10 yesterday, 15-3 today with 23 pounds, 13 ounces. Unfortunately, not enough to fish tomorrow, but going to earn some valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Good day today. Unfortunately, yesterday going to cost you.
Yeah, you know, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot yesterday, but that's the way it goes. I did pretty much the same thing today, just got a couple more of those quality bites, or looks like 5 more quality bites than I did yesterday. So, you know, it's just is what it is, but maybe we just saved our year with this comeback. You know, points are everything going into these last 2. I was really worried about being 1 place from the bottom, and we salvaged that today and did our job, so no complaints here.
Hopefully you can make it in time for Father's Day. The 2024 Bassmaster Classic champion from Alabama, it is Hamner time. Justin Hamner, 11-6 yesterday. Better day today by the looks of things. 11-6 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 6 ounces with 25 pounds, 12 ounces. He gets inside the top 50 in 39th place currently. You were the first boat to leave the dock yesterday, the last boat to leave today, so no more about anybody ever saying that you need an early boat number by the looks of things.
No. I got all nervous, had high expectations for yesterday, so that didn't work. But, man, I just went fishing today. This place is so full of fish, so I just went out there fishing how I like to fish and caught, I don't know how many. My thumbs are bleeding. This place is fun.
I feel so bad for you.
Somebody's got to do it.
We'll see you tomorrow morning. A 6-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. 14 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $14.9 yesterday. 5 fish here today for Shane LaHue. 11 pounds, 15 ounces, but with 26 pounds, 8 ounces, you're going fishing tomorrow and currently in 29th place.
Yeah, a little bit tougher day today, but, like everybody said, I probably caught 20, 25 fish, just one over 3 pounds and a lot of 180s today. But I picked up a Berkeley stunner at the end of the day and caught a key smallmouth that probably got me into the cut. So I went down one bank. I had like an hour left, and I had 4 bites on that bank. I only landed one, but it gives me hope for tomorrow.
A great bait and a great decision. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Already in the Elite Series win earlier this year, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. Had 15-15 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him into semifinals Saturday. 12 pounds, 13 ounces with 28 pounds, 12 ounces. Never mind the top 50. He's inside the top 10 in 9th place currently. Sitting in 9th place, and, man, keep catching them like that. We'll have you all the way through to Sunday.
Yeah, I thought I had kind of blew it today pretty bad because at like 12 o'clock I had 4 little bitty tiny ones, but I said going into this tournament you're going to have to make adjustments, and this morning I did not make adjustments. I kind of ran with the history from yesterday, and that got me kind of messed up, and then finally I made a decision just to go fishing. So tomorrow we're going to start off doing that and hopefully catch a couple big ones.
Looking forward to watching it go down. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. Had 11 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. A better day here today, but it looks things. 11-4 yesterday. Can he sneak inside that cut and break somebody's heart backstage? 11-4 after day number 1. 5 fish here today. Day number 2, Lowrance Bassmaster Elite at Tenkiller. $14 pounds, 8 ounces. He's done it in 41st place. He is fishing tomorrow with 25 pounds and 12 ounces. 25 pounds, 12 ounces. Broke somebody's heart backstage, but, man, it's happened to everybody, and I'm sure you don't feel so bad about that.
Heck no, I get my heart broke all the time by these dudes. I mean, these suckers are assassins. So, yeah, no, today was a little bit better day today. I just couldn't keep them pinned yesterday and lost some fish, and today I got them in a boat, and so. But I catch them in a flurry. It's not like I'm not just murdering them all day long. I catch them in a couple of little flurries, and then it kind of dies off for me. But if we get the right bites, we might get another big bag tomorrow.
Looking forward to watching it go down. You got the opportunity. Great rally. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our weigh-in. 101 anglers weighed in here today. And, man, what an inconsistent body of water, an unstable body of water. I started talking about that at the beginning of this weigh-in. I didn't know if I had enough clothes on, and now I've definitely got too much clothes on. It is hot out here. Feels a much different day here today. Special shout-out to Mike Iaconelli, not in our field here this week, obviously dealing with some issues with his elbow. We wish him a speedy recovery. Hopefully we see him at Lake St. Clair. But one thing has been consistent since day number 1, and that is your tournament leader, Andrew Loberg, a California rookie. He is leading this event. Right behind him in second place, Keith Combs, followed by Bob Downey, Trey McKinney, Wes Logan, Chris Johnson, Corey Johnson, Jordan Lee, Kyle Welcher, and Gerald Swindle rounding out our top 10. What a difference a day makes. This is the Lowrance Bassmaster Elite at Tenkiller. 50 anglers remain. We will see you at the Cherokee Casino for weigh-in on semifinal Saturday and championship Sunday. Have a great evening. Enjoy being, and we'll see you tomorrow.